and welcome back to another day in the arena. It's me, it's CGB, and in case you think it's dark in here, it's because I've been playing Pioneer on Arena long into the night. Yes, we're celebrating the release of Pioneer Masters and Pioneer in all of its glory coming to Magic Arena by playing a Yorion deck, one of the premier Yorion decks of the format. I've been a long lover of the great Sky Noodle, the Bird Serpent Yorion. It reminds me of some of my favorite decks ever made. And that's a lot of the promise of Pioneer that I greatly enjoy. This is a 5-color Yorion deck called Bring to Niv to Light, something of that nature. The two cards most worth mentioning that kind of hold the flag for the deck. Bring to Light. This is just arriving with Pioneer Masters, and it is a tutor of sorts that casts the card that you tutor for, and it tutors for a card with the colors a mana cost equal to or less than the number of colors spent to cast Bring to Light. It's called Converge. It's a good old mechanic. I think Battle for Zendikar. But yeah, search your library for a creature, instant, or sorcery card with mana value less than or equal to the number of colors of mana spent to cast this spell. Exile that card, then shuffle. You may cast the card without paying its mana cost. So we have a variety of cards in a toolbox type setting, all kinds of different cards that you might want to fetch when you cast Bring to Light. Something for every type of situation. I love toolboxy decks with a lot of options, but there's also a lot of enters the battlefield triggers that makes it great for Yorion. Niv Mizzet Reborn is one of the ultimate fetches when you're not sure what to get, because this allows you to get cards that are exactly 2 colors from within the top 10 cards of your library. This was like Atraxa before Atraxa, and in this deck it hits a whole bunch of cards like Lightning Helix, Pillage of the Bog, Abrupt Decay, Vanishing Verse, Kolaghan's Command, Maelstrom Pulse, Deafening Clarion, Night of Autumn, Nahiri the Harbinger, etc. Or, of course, the card that the deck is named for, Bring to Light. Then you have your tutorable sweepers like Sunfall and Deadly Cover-Up. There's a Niv Mizzet Supreme, which can help you cast cards from the graveyard once you've used them all up. There is also Leyline Binding combined with Up the Beanstalk for a ton of great value in a deck like this. Few decks bring the format together like Niv to Light, and I'm excited to play it for you today on this channel. So remember to like and subscribe. Thank you for watching this, and as always, you're cool. So let's dive in. This nonsense is about to begin. Legend! I get to play against Legend. Oh no, I get to play against Legend. This taps for white, this taps for red, this taps for green. So kind of snuck out 5 colors here. So that's exciting. We got turn 2 Helix, turn 3 Fable of the Mirror Breaker. Oh, dude, my hand. I was gonna have fun with these. When did you get so spiky, LVD? Fable is gotta be a good choice. Well, at least he's taken out himself. He's gonna be down to 14. My Sunfall. Dude, come on. What are we doing here? That draw is huge. That draw is amazing. Let's get up this beanstalk. A backup Fable? Oh, the deck loves me. Out of an 80 card deck, just rip another Fable. What are you up to, though? We got black cards and only blue and green mana. What are you doing? Fable of the Mirror Breaker. Countered? Oh my, Stubborn Denial? Okay, there has to be some big monsters in here of some kind. But what are you up to? Tasigur. Sure. Sure. Tasigur is a great card. Bring to light off the top. Very good. I don't think we just run out a knight, right? I mean, I guess it can counter race. LVD is at 13 and I have Lightning Helix in my hand. Let's do it. Get some counters on there. Play this tapped. Threatening Bring to Light next turn, but what does it get? Do we get Niv and just load up? Probably. That seems really good. Although we already saw Stubborn Denial, so we have to be careful. There's a lot going on here. No blocks. I'll take 4. Activating now and getting an Atraxa Grand Unifier to hand. What's happening? What is he doing? He's got a Boseiju. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. So if I get a swamp with this, does that work the way I want it to? I think it does. Oh my God, I think it does. Wow. Oh, we're going to unleash some power here. Oh, the deck is in love with me. And I'm falling in love with it. I'm not gonna lie. This is insane. So this adds the mana that casts the Bring to Light, that draws a card with the Beanstalk, and searches the library for, let's say, the Niv Mizzet Reborn that we drew another one of anyway, but he doesn't know that yet. That draws a card that draws more cards. Yes, 3 more cards. That's a good turn. Let's see if Atraxa. When you see Atraxa, you know there might be some shenanigans afoot. Neoform. Oh, that's how that works. Neoform into Atraxa. I think I'm a mana short of going Helix, Helix, Kolaghan's Command, win. Damage equal to number of cards in your hand. It's not quite enough. Oh, okay. Let's see. How do we get by? LVD, would you like to use your mana confluence? Founding the Third Path? I guess that works with casting so many of these spells and maybe the Neoform? Or recasting the Neoform? Founding the Third Path. Wow. Clever. And here it comes. Casting what? Thought seizing me. Okay. It's a lot of damage. Hey, I mean, you're going to 6 here. If you went to 5, you have to take a Helix now. You have to. You have no choice. And there's cards in the deck. I can think of like Abrupt Decay. That doesn't kill Atraxa. I can think of Vanishing Verse. That doesn't kill Atraxa. I just need something in the deck that Bring to Light can hit that kills Atraxa. Like, oh, nope, never mind, I don't. The Bring to Light's gone. And there's a Stubborn Denial, so he does have 1 counter spell. And now this is an 8/8. This does 6 damage. Interesting. Very interesting. All right, gain 8, go to 14, block here, but then lose 8. It's a net nothing. If I had a way to remove this in response, that would do it. But I don't think I have that. And the Stubborn Denial does cost 1 life, so that's down to 5. Okay, I think I've got this. Or wait, am I a mana short? I'm still a mana short. It can't. Helix, 1 gets countered, the other doesn't. How do I find it? How do we get there? Red 1, red black, 2 damage, get back a thing. It is close, man. This is really close. Let's go with black, green, and pillage this bog. Stubborn Deny? Can't do it. Would die. Vanishing Verse. And these are all multicolored. Awkward. Everything's multicolored. Pulse. I mean, Pulse is good, but it will get countered. It will get countered. No way around it. I guess I'll take it. And then red, white, red, white. So if LVD taps mana, LVD dies. God, this is so close. This is so close. That vigilance, huh? So I have to try to kill it. I have to kill the Atraxa. And he has to block the Niv. If he doesn't block the Niv, then his life total goes lower instead of a break even. If his life if his life total goes lower than a break even, he can die to the helixes. Careful. Oh, okay. Interesting. So this would be a net loss of 2 down to 4, which means the Stubborn Denial is potentially lethal here. Yeah, gaining 8, taking 10. Okay, 4. So this means I helix you. He needs 2 Stubborn Denials. Goes to 1. Okay. Confluence. Pay 1. It's the one from the Confluence that pushed it over the edge. Close game. Wow, that was fun. What we got? Removal and bring to light. Okay, gotta draw land, but I think that's just gonna be our magic experience. We also have no white mana, so we're relying on drawing land for the cornucopia or holding it down with Fireplace. Scales. Okay, our opponent's playing Hardened Scales? We have Vanishing Verse for the Scales, potentially. I think we just cornucopia here and be grateful for drawing a land. Green, white, no creature yet, Scales. Whoa, Avatar the Resolute. It enters with a counter for each creature you control with a counter. I don't think that's the way they wanted that to go. All right, if I play this, I still have mana for Vanishing Verse, right? So let's go like this. And get a land. What don't we have? White? None of these are white. So I'll just take this tap land. Then I'm going to get rid of those Scales. They good. And this gains me life. They might have a way to protect the Avatar. Maybe they even have a way to put counters on it now, but they probably can't protect the Scales. There we go. We're going to tip those Scales. Ow. Passing turn, mana open. We could just go Niv with Bring to Light. I don't know. I feel like I'm supposed to take my time here. I'm nervous. Let's go for Furnace. See if we can take out this Avatar. What is the hand? Is this going to be Collected Company? Okay, Snakeskin Veil. Had a feeling there must be some protection-y stuff. It's a very strong avatar. But the life gain from Cornucopia can offset it. Uh-oh. Oh, they're thinking about removing... Okay, get lost. Before I can unlock the steaming sauna. They're worried about me drawing cards and running away with the game. They should be. Triome. Bring to light for Niv is very powerful. I'm guessing we just want to go for that. Two life located. Oh, wait. If I was going to get Niv, I could gain 5 life. Well, is that what I want? I think it is. But yeah, should gain 5 life here. That's called an oopsie. Let's see if we can hit some good cards. We got 2. 2's not bad. So pass. We've got a sneak. We've got Abrupt Decay and Snakeskin for, well, Abrupt Decay doesn't work through a Snakeskin Veil. Collected Company. Let's put a stop. We might want to remove things before they untap. Now that they've shown a Snakeskin Veil. And what is this? Enters put a number of +1/+1 counters on it equal to your devotion to green. And then experiment 1. All right. Let's just decay that before things get ugly. Scales can be brutal. So can Niv. Okay. Sovereign. Can't be hit by Vanishing Verse. Can be hit by Leyline Binding. All right, let's test them for another Snakeskin Veil. Good, there it is. All right, before we play this, before there's any tapping, any untap phase, in case there's a third Veil. They've shown that they really like the card. And then we buy the Yorion. And we have the 6/6 ready to go to battle. But we can also flicker it with Yorion. Okay, Hunter off the top probably. Becomes a 5/5. Only one 5/4 with reach. Wow. Cosmic Imposter, huh? That's a really good card. Let's do it. That seems really fun. Let's go after the board. Give me the Avatar the Resolute. Okay, excellent. Now we have that card working for us. Just gonna cast that out. And we're gonna chill and protect Tybalt. And plus into Oblivion, and then Yorion. This is gonna be awesome. Oh, I'm getting the Yorion vibes. Okay. Oh, beans! We get a big kitty. Up a beanstalk. Sylvan Caryatid. Into combat. 6 points to the head. Yorion! It's been a while, man. Oh, it feels good. Oh my goodness. Beans? Yeah, we can flicker the beans. Okay. Wait, my Valky. Forgot my Valky flips over. I just wanted more loyalty. That's okay. That's okay. Valky's right where Valky needs to be. I feel bad for the opponent. It's looking bad for him. I don't think they quite have it. Okay, they're throwing the board at me. They're throwing the whole board at me. And that's it. Oh my goodness, value overpowering. Incredible. Dr. Ruckus. I know the doc. Let's, yeah. I mean, I gotta get used to just tap land into tap land. Is what we do here. Edgewall Innkeeper? We're on an adventure? Okay. Okay. Is this fetch red? Probably. Teamer Adventures? It's been a while. Brazen Borrower. Bone Crusher Giant. These are magic cards that go in these decks. And I think I just helix this or before anything else terrible happens to me. Upkeep stop in case. Okay. Maybe cast a creature spell that has an adventure. Yep, let's blast this Edgewall Innkeeper before it gets any value. And then we see a Scalding Viper. Okay. Interesting. So what's missing here? Blue? There. All colors represented, all types represented if we draw Leyline Binding. Beanstalk Giant. It's all coming back to me now with adventures. I remember all this. That's not a land, but I will play a Fable. The card is pretty great. How good is Niv Mizzet Supreme against them? Probably strong. Knight of Autumn hits Lucky Clover, which is the other busted card in the Teamer Adventures deck, so I think we have to save it. So how am I going to draw a land? They Brazen Borrower my token. Then what? Okay, the Questing Druid has arrived. It's a 1/1. There's 1 mana open. And it's a Lovestruck Beast. Okay. Yeah, our opponent's doing the thing. All right. I don't think I want to discard these cards. I think all of these have their place. I'm going to decline. We're going to drop the Verge, because now the Verge with the Triome casts the Vanishing Verse. We're going to drop the Cornucopia, and we're going to get the beans going. And we are set up, that is for sure. But Adventures is bottomless value. The card that's busted is Lucky Clover, though. Edgewall Innkeeper and Lucky Clover are the two things that make it extreme. Unless there's some new card printed that I can't think of. Also, protection from monocolored, probably very good against them. The Brazen Borrower won't hit it. And then you drop a 5/5 Lovestruck Beast. You have 2 1/1s. There's a Bring to Light. What do we get? Do we get the Tybalt? With a Lovestruck Beast on the board, what do we get? Interesting. There's also mana open. They don't, like, the old Teamer Adventure decks in Standard would play the occasional thing. The occasional counter spell, but I don't see it, man. I think that what we're going to be up against is Brazen Borrower. And I think I just get a Niv. Do not take the 2 life if we're going to get the 5 life. Okay, we hit the land drop. That's important. We search. Well, could be a Sunfall. I don't think that's it, though. I think we get a Niv. That's another... That's just so much value. Gain 5. Yes. I don't think it gets better. Trigger. Okay, another Bring to Light and a Vanishing Verse to the hand. Nothing for 1 mana here, though. Play the tap land. Pass with 7 cards. And a 6/6 dragon. That's... Okay, here comes Brazen Borrower. It was unthinkable in its day to outvalue Teamer Adventures. But my goodness, Niv to Light. If a deck can do it, it might be this one. Otawara on the Niv. So I'm going to get to cast that again. Bone Crusher, there he is. Big hit. Down to 15. This could be the Sunfall now. Seems really good on an empty board. We will take the 2 life. There's the Sunfall. If we had more cards in the graveyard, it might have made sense to Deadly Cover Up and exile the Edgewall Innkeepers. I guess I have to watch for that next time. Keep ramping? Just keep ramping. There's only 1 Sunfall and 1 Deadly Dispute, so we are set up for that Deadly Dispute now. The Grand Squall. Oh, what a reload. Okay. And there goes 1 Lucky Clover into the graveyard. Passing the turn. Where do you go from here? Make them deal with a 4/4. They have a Brazen Borrower. No big deal. I guess I'll just drop this Omnath. Everything's value, man. Everything's so much value. You gonna bounce it? You can. There's the Deadly Cover-Up. We'll just take the life. We could buy the Yorion. Discard to hand size. I think we wait. Yeah, they're holding up that Brazen Borrower. They want me to use my mana on the Incubator token, then bounce the Incubator token. That's what they really want. So don't give it to them. Denied. I see through your clever ploy. Trample. Permanent spells you cast that have an adventure cost 1 less. So cost reduction on the field. So let's respond. Get the ley line on Baluna. Decline on the 1 life because we'll probably gain 2 on a future casting. Take that card off the field. There's your 1/1. So they don't get any cost reduction this turn. And there's a Lovestruck Beast. Lovestruck Beast can still block. So let's get rid of it. And now the opponent doesn't have the mana for the Brazen Borrower. There's Valky. Valky, good card. Maybe even acquires some land. And yep, we got one.
Let's play a little game.
So that's 4 life past turn. I mean, overwhelming, right? How do you get out of this? A card like a River's Rebuke would be a big let's go again. But here come the giant. Giants and beasts coming out. Play this. Helix here. Verse here. Just wipe it all off the map. Possibility Storm.
My pain.
Whoa. What? Just when I thought I understood the game I was playing. Oh my goodness. What's cooking over there? I'm not playing it for you. I don't know what that's gonna do, but I don't think I'm gonna like it. Oh my goodness.
The earth trembles in anticipation of my vengeance.
I don't need another Omnath at this time. Game. Dude, Possibility Storm? How does that work with adventures? Exiles from the top until I exile a card that shares a type may cast that without paying its mana cost. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure I wasn't gonna like it.